The self-help industry is lying to you about happiness. It's actually hurting your relationships, and here are 5 of their biggest lies. You need to get this straight right now. No matter how successful you are in business, no matter how much money you make, if you're not happy, it doesn't mean anything. So don't listen to these idiots who tell you that they can teach you some formula or some trick to make you more money or to be more successful. If it doesn't make you happy, screw it. I will tell you exactly what the happiest people on planet Earth have in common. But first, I need you to smash that subscribe button. It's so easy for you to say that you're going to do something tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm going to wake up early tomorrow. I'm going to work out tomorrow. I'm going to read that book that you recommended. Well, guess what? There are thousands of books that have been written on how to become a better version of yourself. There are thousands of gurus out there telling you the exact same thing. Wake up at 5 a.m., drink a gallon of water, read that book. But it's the person who actually does it that matters. Because all those people who don't know what they're doing and they're just copying what somebody else said, they're never going to be successful. You're never going to be happy. And so if you want to be happy, stop listening to all the noise. Stop listening to all the things that you're supposed to do. Do your own research. Figure out what works for you. Create your own system. So let me tell you what I do every single day, because this is what makes me happy. First thing I do when I wake up, I open my door. I sit there for 10 minutes and I reflect on my life. I reflect on all the blessings that I have. I think about all the people that love me, all the people that I love, and then I make a decision. This is going to be a great day. And then I get up and I attack my goals like a madman. I start working. I don't stop until 6:30 p.m. And then I repeat the process. That is what makes me happy. Now you can take some of those things and maybe put them into your life, but don't try to copy mine exactly because we are different human beings. You need to figure out what works for you. I get asked every single day, Rob, what are some of the best books that I can read? And it's so frustrating because they ask me this question, but they've never read a book in their lives. So let me clarify this for you right now. Books are not going to change your life unless you actually read them. So stop asking me which books you should read and start reading books. There are over 140 million books sold every single year. That's an insane amount of books. Now, there are some really good books out there, but guess what? They're never going to change your life unless you actually read them. So stop following all these influencers. Stop listening to all these people who don't even read books themselves and start reading books. What's the point of making all this money if you're just going to end up broke? When you get to heaven, I'll tell you why. People think that they need to buy all this stuff to be happy. The newest iPhone, the newest Jordans, Rolex watches, and guess what? I've bought all that stuff and none of it made me happy, so stop wasting your money on things that you don't need. Spend your money on experiences. Spend your money on making your life better. Buy courses. Invest in yourself. Buy books. These are the types of things that are going to actually make a difference in your life. In 2021, one of the most popular New Year's resolutions was to make new friends. One of the most popular self-help topics was how to make friends. And guess what? Nobody gave them the answer. Because if I told you to go to the park and meet new people, would you go to the park and meet new people? No. So why did you make that resolution? You're never going to accomplish anything unless you actually go out and do it. All these people watching YouTube videos and buying courses on how to make friends and how to talk to girls, they're never going to make any progress because they're never going to take action. They're never going to walk up to that girl. They're never going to put themselves out there. Here's the reality. If you're watching YouTube videos about how to talk to girls, you're probably talking to nobody. So stop wasting your time. Go out and do it. Or you can continue to watch YouTube videos. You can continue to tell yourself that you're going to do it tomorrow, and you can continue to live in fantasy land. But I'm going to tell you right now, that path is not going to lead you to happiness. That path is not going to lead you to success. Happiness is a choice. You can choose to be happy every single day. And so the only person standing between you and happiness is you. It's your choice. It's your decision. Are you going to continue to make excuses? Are you going to continue to blame other people? Or are you actually going to take responsibility for your life? Are you going to do the hard things in life? Are you going to pick yourself up? When you fall down, are you going to keep moving forward? Are you going to embrace discomfort? Are you going to put yourself out there? The only person that can answer that question is you. A long time ago, I used to think that you needed a girlfriend in order to be happy. I used to think that when I got married that I would finally be happy. I used to think that when I had kids that I would finally be happy. I used to think that when I became successful that I would finally be happy. And guess what? None of that stuff made me happy. Don't make the mistake that I made. Don't think that you need some girl to validate your self-worth. Don't think that you need a bunch of followers on Instagram to validate your self-worth. Don't think that you need to be successful in order to be happy. Don't think that you need to be rich in order to be happy. The only person that needs to validate your self-worth is you, and the only person that can make you happy is you. Happiness is a choice. And so many people out there are trying to sell you some magic pill or some magic potion that's going to make you happy. Well, guess what? It starts with you. It starts with your mind. And so, if you want to be happy, you need to control your thoughts. You need to remove negative thoughts from your mind. You need to start thinking positive thoughts. You need to start visualizing your future self. You need to start embracing the pain. You need to start being grateful for everything that you have in your life. And most importantly, you need to take action. If you think about every single person that you know, there is nobody on this planet Earth who has ever accomplished anything without taking action. I don't care if they're a millionaire, billionaire, if they're successful in fitness, successful in business, successful in their relationship, successful in their marriage, whatever the case may be, they didn't get there by watching YouTube videos. They didn't get there by consuming. They got there by doing. They got there by taking massive action. Stop listening to all the idiots who tell you that you can't do something. Stop listening to all the negative voices in your head that tell you that you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not beautiful enough. And most importantly, stop listening to all the people who tell you that you can't be happy. That's right. Some people want you to be miserable. They want you to be sad. They want you to feel bad because they're living their life through you. They're projecting their misery onto you. And the only way to overcome that is by being strong. The only way to overcome that is by continuing to move forward. You ever see a couple that seems really happy together? You ever see a family that seems really happy? You ever see a group of friends that seems really happy? Guess what? They're probably not as happy as they seem. The truth is that nobody on this planet Earth is truly happy. We're all going through our own battles. We're all going through our own problems. And so don't believe everything that you see on social media. Don't believe everything that you see on YouTube. Because guess what? It's just a highlight reel. Everyone is struggling with something. And so the next time you see some random 22-year-old kid on YouTube telling you that he's happy all the time, I hate to break it to you, but he's not happy all the time. He's just better at hiding his problems than you are. Now that you know the truth, it's time for you to take action. Stop watching YouTube videos about happiness. Stop listening to all the idiots in the self-help industry and start doing. Start taking action towards your dreams. Start taking action towards your goals. Start taking action towards the person that you want to become. Remember, happiness is a choice and it starts with you.